thing, division of projects, one for the kitchen, one for the soul. There are crazy architects and designers like us, which like rigid about it, that this is the kind of, here I want only.
That's what Anywhere Coast to Coast innovates in,
Here you would see new products, new lines, new verticals coming up.
The Panna green, the emerald green.
Yeah.
Design veneer is one of the product early 20s में भी देख रहे थे और हम हमारे late 80s में भी देख रहे थे.
Hi Suraj, welcome to Catching Up with Coast to Coast. It's a pleasure hosting you for the podcast. Thank you so much for taking out the time, Sabi.
All my pleasure.
So wanted to know a little bit about your journey and how did you start and where did that thought come in that you want to be an architect?
So one of my family pedigree is construction only. So when I was 17, I got into the construction business, like a typical construction business of developing, still plus 4 floors and selling out in the market.
Yeah.
From there, it started that thing in me. Let's get into the construction industry only, but let's have a little niche in it. What else we can get into instead of just like a raw construction, like a builder thing.
Yeah.
So then we, got into the interiors. I pursued my interior designing, and during that process only I realized that architecture can be a bigger and better, variant of it, which I can definitely cater to.
Yeah.
So that is how it all started. Here are we now, Daniel Kapil.
Wow, lovely. You were also talking behind the scenes. We were having a conversation and he was actually mentioning about the fact that before even getting into architecture, the studies bit of it, you were already, you had tons of projects with you, couple of projects.
Because I pursued interiors before that. So
yes.
Because of that reason.
Tell us more about that.
Because like interiors?
Yes.
Yeah, so I started with maybe a studio apartment, which I remember that was my first project.
Yeah.
And definitely it was hard to crack.
Okay.
And harder to execute and design for that particular client.
Tell us about that project.
It was too small project based out of a location, Kundli, which is like the NCR region. And typical Haryana-based client who wanted me to design a house for him with his aspiration and his budget. So keeping in mind कि मैं क्या बनाना चाहता हूँ, so the gap in between was a major task, and keeping my sane during the process of executing it and bringing up the final outcome over there. So in my head, for me, I believe the hardest client for me till now is that client only. Post that अब तो सारी चीजें बहुत complete होनी रहती हैं.
So is that when you decided that I don't want to get into execution, I just want to do design?
You definitely can say that this was one experience which pushed me towards it. It is better not to get into the execution part, which we are not at all nowadays.
Which is learning, right? You're an avid learner. When you start, I think you build a lot of patience to you.
So another interesting thing that with him is that he did his design first and then he went into architecture, which is kind of a
the opposite. Yeah.
वो तो actually हमें ज्ञान नहीं था तो इस वजह अगर पता होता तो ढंग से कर लेते.
Also another very interesting thing is that he didn't work anywhere, he just in the middle of his architecture studies only, he started his own design firm. So this is very nice.
I believe that is blessing in disguise for me.
Yeah, isn't a few things just aligned for you and then you just follow that path?
God has been guys.
Oh, that's so sweet. But how difficult is the path generally? Like when you transition from an interior designer to being an architect, and then how was that journey in terms of your challenges? Like what were the 2 core challenges that the audience would want to
see as a professional? What I believe in when I see young kids joining our team, dropping to our studio and wanting to join our team and want to learn something out there.
The Gen Zs.
The Gen Zs, if we say. I believe the core challenge is not the design and the process. You eventually learn that stuff because it's a professional service which you are providing, or the professional business which you got into. But turning your practice into an entrepreneurial, kick or a business thing is a damn difficult job, because that is something which we never talked about.
Yeah.
And when I see out there, people are hustling and wasting their time and, doing everything, investing 3 years, 4 years, 5 years of their, time after job on building up a project or building up a brand.
Yeah.
And if they, don't land up on a platform, they go back again for a job or something.
Yeah.
So that is something which I believe is a bigger challenge than design or something.
Yeah.
Design अब eventually अपनी गलतियों से सीख जाओगे,
Correct.
but काम कैसे सीखोगे?
Correct, absolutely. Do you think that the core part of if any design firm is their teamwork, is the collaboration that you have with your team and how you build them? Tell us more about your team and how you built it at your design studio.
So I remember I started with one draftsman and one 3D visualizer.
That's it.
Yeah, and I still remember it used to take us like whole day and night to generate one 3D view for particular area, and it was very heart shattering for us when we had our meeting with clients and they say that this is not the kind of design which we want to get ahead with. So that was the initial phase of the journey, and there were phases and turning points in it where we started learning from our 3D visualizers that how they can break up life in a virtual concept which we had in our mind. And this is the kind of process which goes on every day, I mean.
I think in fact, he picked up his partner also along the way. The people always start with partnerships, and there's somewhere maybe they don't gel and they part ways. But he started on his own, and his partner Nishant, I think,
Yes.
somewhere joined it somewhere along the way.
Tell us about that. I mean, the audience would love to know about your journey with your partner.
And so I and Nishant go back, like it's been 4 years now that we are together. We are, running the show together. But we were family friends, I guess, 4 years back to then also. I was very close with Nishant's wife. She is into, customized paintings and artworks and different kind of artworks. So I used to procure things and, commission artworks from her.
Okay.
There we, had that relationship, like a friendly relationship with Nishant and everybody in their family.
Yeah.
And there we realized, ki, okay, fine, I am looking out for somebody who, can take care of things which is lacking in terms of the execution or the supervision part. And that is it. And I believe the vibe, which is important nowadays, that was on point. And even though we have an age difference of 22 years, but still,
Oh, he's elder to you?
yeah,
Okay.
but it still works.
We ended to him, like he's one of the younger ones in the industry.
You can say.
And so
That's lovely. So that was the seed of team building.
Exactly. You can
That
say.
journey started from there. And then Nishant, and then you have, so do you have people in your team who go way back?
Yeah,
Still?
yeah. So right now we have a team strength of 42 right now.
Okay.
We have multiple offices. We are catering to pan-India projects and overseas projects.
Wow.
So this is how you build your, verticals.
That is amazing. That's amazing. So tell me that, because team is a very important role to play in your journey, where whatever you're doing, it is a teamwork. It's nothing that you do alone or a sole warrior, right?
Exactly.
How is it different with the Gen Zs? Because a lot of Gen Zs are also kind of watching us, and there are a lot of architects and interior designers watching us. So everybody wants to know what is the kind of balance and situation that you face.
See, I understand there's a, two ends of it. So
Yeah.
we meet, Gen Zs who are in their 90s and 20s, and they are currently executing 20 projects at a time.
Yeah.
And they are doing it all by themselves. They are outsourcing things. They are doing things over AI, and virtually they are meeting their clients and providing services.
Yeah.
So one is that kind of Gen Z who comes down, meet and inspires us for a day-to-day hustle. And on the other hand, we meet some kids who doesn't have any idea कि अब करना क्या है.
Yeah.
So they don't even have the basic idea कि टाइल और पत्थर में difference क्या हो सकता है.
Yeah.
So, but you can't say anything to it कि ये gap क्यों है. What I understand it is all your zeal, that how you want to get into when you want to get into.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's about the enthusiasm. It is about the way you approach things. People might not know a lot of things, and then they might learn on the go of the job.
Yeah, I always say it's the attitude that matters a lot.
So true.
Yeah, true.
Absolutely. Tell us more about your design philosophy.
We are very clear on the part that there's a basic, division of projects, one for the kitchen, one for the soul. There are projects which we understand are not going to.
That's so well said. One for the kitchen, one for the soul.
That's
nicely
very
put.
well.
We get to know during the process only that, okay, this is the kind of project which I am not going to execute on my ways, in my concept.
Yeah.
But still I have people, a company to run, people to feed and everything.
Yeah.
So we don't say no to those kind of projects because my team are happy to execute it and, provide that kind of
So that's
service.
such an honest confession.
Yeah.
We are very clear on it. See, I just told you, people just don't accept it that this is a proper interior designing business.
Yeah.
People are happy saying that we are interior designers, we are providing service, we are this and we are that, which is okay. But in the end, we all are doing a business and we have to take it forward in a certain way. Else, नहीं तो हम सब MFOs तो नहीं बन पाएंगे.
It's very structured and very clear in the thinking. They have a roadmap chart out, how many offices they're going to open. They've already opened so many across the country, and they have, next 5 years, these many more cities, and then international. Everything is there, and
Which is fantastic, which is the both of you, Nishant, that you use. Wow, that's very inspiring at a young age that whatever you achieve. And I'm sure that, it's something that it's destiny as well, but it's a lot of hard work as well. I mean, all of us go through things, we all have opportunities, but then who is grabbing it at the right time, that kind of makes a difference. Also brings me to ask my another question, which is that, veneers as surfaces are very important. We all do that. But how important are veneers in terms of service in a project? When you do it could be a hospitality project, it could be like a resident.
I understand veneer is one of the product early 20s में भी देख रहे थे और हम हमारे late 80s में भी देख लेंगे. So that is the kind of product जो कभी obsolete हो ही नहीं सकता.
हाँ.
आप कितना भी modernism में चले जाओ, आप किसी भी नए concept को कुछ टाइम के लिए infuse कर लो, पर आपको कहीं ना कहीं वो nature और nature related product और finishes और feel factors को अपने interiors पे चाहिए ही होगा. Keeping that part in mind, veneer is one of our product which is helping you out in a very larger spectrum. आपको doors में चाहिए, आपको furniture articles में चाहिए, आपको floorings में चाहिए, ceiling में चाहिए, wherever you feel like. Veneer is one product which is definitely going to help you out.
Yeah.
Plus the kind of experiments you guys are doing with your product, which is like dyed veneers and the customized veins for some crazy architects and designers like us with who are like rigid about it that this is the kind of veneer I want only, and some fluted veneers, and these are the kind of products which is breaking the monotony of basic veneers. So that is
You
most
saw the range.
yeah.
the marquetries, he was painters with the
Exactly.
marquetry. Yeah. So yeah.
But what are your favorite natural ones?
I believe the grey shades over there, which I have just seen, the dyed ones. I would definitely die for them.
So like he said, they were there 20 years earlier. Now they'll be there till you are 80. So it just the avatar changes, So earlier they were just natural. Then the smoke line came in. Now the dyed has come in. Marquetries have come in. Fluted. So something or the new will keep happening. So yeah. That's what anyway coast to coast innovates in, So
Yeah, innovation is core. I think the core of it. Every year you would see new products, new lines, new articles coming up. So that's something that we, our founders believe that, you got to keep changing. Also, anything about reconstituted veneers? Do you use more of them in your what do you think with your projects?
See, frankly speaking, not as of now.
Yeah.
But definitely we are looking out on some hospitality projects for those products.
Okay.
So yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go back to him when introduce the Busteri range. We're just chatting behind the.
Do you want to tell about the Bislani, the new range?
Yeah, so I was just telling him that it's very good for panelings, because the grain patterns match, the colors match, the lots are similar, and we do have grains also, wood grains in it. So yeah, and in hospitality projects, they really work out well. So I think that's something new about can be
So
started.
now you'll see Pinagmi is going to send you all the samples and then you'll come up with this crazy idea and then Pinagmi will make it happen like a genie.
Chalo, cheat me that too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We had Ashwin and then we were discussing about the fact and he's like, hum bol dete hain, and then she just gets it done. That's how we work at coast to coast. But also you saw the furniture downstairs, right? It's Sunday. Sunday is comfort, Sunday is walk, Sunday is the way of living. You would on a Sunday, you are the most comfortable. 80% of your time is with the furniture. It's what you don't realize, but that's what it is. Like. So what do you think about the furniture?
So it's good, it's working, and I believe this is something which is going to be the need of most of the interiors for another 5 years. What I can see in current concepts or the design lines which people are getting into, the minimalism or the Japandi or something which is on the Zen theme.
Yeah.
It is very much related to those kind of themes, and easy to understand for client and for architect also to manage it in your design.
Yeah, it's more minimalist.
Yeah.
That's the old modern contemporary vibe that we want to create, Jaipur. And especially it's designed in Italy and made in India. So we've proudly made it India.
That's the kind of fusion which people are
That's the kind of-
New life keeps getting introduced every summer.
Yeah, nowadays like we have like products lined up every day and we like posting and people are like, how many products are you guys launching? And I'm like, keep waiting, keep watching what we do. But that helps when you have your own,
For sure.
you have a system in process for it. Lovely. Thoughts on AI and Midjourney?
See, there are more, softwares out there apart from Midjourney only. What
Yes.
I see is Midjourney is just like tip of a iceberg.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more things, and I understand not only the kind of not only the kind of renders or the concepts it provide. The point is how to generate it is the another game.
Yeah.
So now you need another software to have a perfect lingo from where you can get it and then put it on the Midjourney to generate the best version of 3D out of it.
Yeah.
So that is again a starting range of it, and I understand it. In another year or two, that is going to be a different game.
Did you check out the new ChatGPT 4.0, like 4.0?
Yeah. So my team was after my life for that, like I guess 3 or 4 days back only.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not yet, but yes, I have heard.
It is fantastic. So if you guys want to check out something really nice and techy, then it's going to be Chat 4.0. That's what it's called. ChatGPT 4.0. That's a paid version of ChatGPT, but it basically Pinagmi brings out an image of something that you prompt. So if I would say I would want a vase with with some daisies on it, and then if I want a walnut oak on probably a modern contemporary bedroom, it would just do that magically.
My husband was just telling me about it this morning only, actually. He's more into tech than I am, so he was just mentioning this.
Okay, a cool question. What was the most unreal thing that your client has ever asked you? Which is you will choose like this is not practically possible.
I don't understand practically possible वाला तो issue नहीं हो सकता, but the kind of unreal.
Or the wildest.
Very hard to think, but I remember there was some crazy client of mine. He was asking me to execute a looking mirror just on top of the bathtub in the ceiling or somewhere. So that was one of the wildest, requests which I get from my client.
But one thing I've noticed, there's color, there's subtle, there's color, but there's color made prominent as gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. So And there's a particular shade of green that is there in almost all, projects in some form or the other you use.
So I love the Panna green, the emerald green.
Yeah,
which
I love emeralds.
almost on the
like-
similar lines, but the tart green is something which आप मुझे खाली जगह दोगे मैं वो ग्रीन रख दूंगा.
हाँ, बस मैंने
वो अपने आप वो जगह को उठा देता है.
That's on his Instagram.
And on his website, I was going through the projects, and there's this green and it's stunning in different forms. It's been used, different materials it's been used,
Yeah.
but it's that really nice, rich green. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Okay, guys, check out Suraj's website. You'll see amazing emerald green on his projects. Let us know which is your favorite, and we give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. What are the usual design mistakes, or you would say mistakes, that people make in their design projects that you keep seeing and you're like, oh, again, something like that?
So I feel like the basic, as in like the best utilization of a space, maybe.
Yeah,
that is like
that's
the
okay.
core challenge which we see if we are, visiting any other project, or you just, going through some other, Instagram page or something. There might be a better, way to utilize the space.
Yeah.
And that is like the core. Once that part is done, I believe any furniture, any article, any material is going to highlight and, give a life to that particular corner.
Yeah. And you keep seeing this as a challenge
Yeah.
at the thing when with designer also. Like, but you utilize your space like how it.
Well, now I have to vouch for it.
No, absolutely. So coming up to the last bit of it, a lot of budding architects, designers look up to you, and they would want to be a Suraj. They would want to be sitting here or doing good stuff and good projects. What is your one advice for those people watching you out there? And that one core advice, and then we talk about one core challenge that they kind of have to face in their journey.
One advice which I will definitely give them is be versatile. So I see designers are getting into a single concept or like a single style of designing, and once that particular style of them gets hit, so up धीरे धीरे, and even with the popular designers we see out there,
Yeah.
so वो एक पैटर्न बन जाता है, and आप उनके हर प्रोजेक्ट में फिर वही देखते हैं. So उससे इतनी मोनोटनी आ जाती है कि एक टाइम के बाद आपको अपना ही काम पसंद नहीं आता.
Yeah.
So I would suggest कि वो वर्सेटिलिटी जितने टाइम तक रह सकती है, प्लीज आप वो रखो.
हाँ, मैंने इतना वर्सेटाइल, वैसे जितने टाइप के प्रोजेक्ट्स आपने किए हैं ना, मतलब सभी करते हैं थोड़े थोड़े, बट
Yeah.
everything like lounges to some railway something,
Yeah.
and to all kinds.
Pinagini has done her homework like that.
So yeah, so that's a really lot of range. The range is like immense. So which one did you enjoy the most? Do you enjoy the most? Which?
Same. Design is our core. I just love designing, so it doesn't matter. You tell me I need to design a planter, I will get into it. So
like you said, कभी-कभी उसमें फंस जाते हैं ना, niche में,
मतलब
कि
मैं तो
वैसे-
पर्सनली
वैसे-
जितने हमारे पास नए बच्चे भी आते हैं, कुछ आते हैं लोग जो ज्वाइन करते हैं, तो उनको ये कहते हैं कि आप इंटीरियर डिजाइन की पर्सपेक्टिव से ही मत देखो. आपको और बड़ा एक डिजाइनर सोच के चलना पड़ेगा. यू नेवर नो, एज अ डिजाइनर आज मेरा मन नहीं है कल मैं जूते डिजाइन करने शुरू कर दूं, तो बट दैट शुड बी अगेन काइंड ऑफ डिजाइन व्हिच you know.
So is the passion for creation.
हाँ.
Personal freedom to kind of change also, because I think everything changes with time. Like now with the amount of fast fashion model and fast fashion trends that are going on, that every day there is a change in a trend. Like yesterday it was minimalistic, today it's maximalist, tomorrow it might be something else. Even with the color theory, I feel like they keep changing with time. You change with time, and with every client specifically. That's another question actually that we'll change it and we put it in this thing. That what do you think in terms of color theory? Because every client is different. Suppose I might like the browns, Pinagini might like the yellows. How challenging it is to make the client like okay with what you also do and then come on the same page.
No, I believe that is not a big task for any designer.
Okay.
When you get on the design board and the mood boards and start
Yeah.
discussion,
Yeah.
you get to understand कि कौन से color palettes पसंद आ रहे हैं clients को या
Yeah.
फिर कौन से particular references या images है जो ज़्यादा जल्दी और ज़्यादा आसानी से पसंद कर रहे हैं. So you break down that element.
Yeah.
But again definitely कहीं ना कहीं आपको अपना element उसमें add करना ही पड़ेगा so that आप उसको थोड़ा enhance कर सको. So combination of you and client should be there. Totally Suraj Mittal can't be show in a house. Indian को उसका घर है उसको रहना है.
That's so true. I mean, what you just said, कि उसका घर है उसको रहना. This is so important because I feel like a lot of them forget about it and it becomes their own project. So instead of that, it should be a home for the others, for the person that are moving in. It's either a kitchen or a soul, is what you say. Any last words for Coast to Coast?
I loved the collection, and one way or the other, we were definitely using your products. But I believe now that approach is going to get changed, and
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we will be bombarded by this.
That we'll make sure that happens. But thank you so much, Suraj, for coming today and taking up the time from your busy schedule, from your firm, and then leaving everything behind and being here with us and sharing your journey with the others. I'm sure that a lot of people will be inspired by it. Thank you so much for being at Catching Up with Coast to Coast. Keep watching us for the next episode.